We are back with 8 more amazing Boneworks mods we need in Bonelab on the Meta Quest 2. Or the Oculus Quest 2, whatever you want to say. Let's get straight into it. So first up on our list then is the Crossbow, formerly known as the YOK22 Crossbow mod. Now I'm a big fan of crossbow weapons in games, so it was great to see someone bring one to Boneworks in the form of this mod. It's a standard crossbow with 3 different colours, custom reloading animation and custom ammunition. Each coloured crossbow is a different variant, from coming equipped with a laser sight to an ACOG scope. You even have a variant that comes equipped with an explosive tipped arrows. This would be an incredible addition to Bonelab when it launches this year. Now this next mod is absolutely insane, and it's the Boneworks Chaos mod. Now the Boneworks Chaos mod is a mod that adds hundreds of different effects and gameplay changes to the game, but it does it in a very creative way. It adds a random effect every 30 seconds. The effects can literally be anything from reversing the gravity to playing an ad hoc game of Simon Says, where you have to do what the game says. And it is absolutely chaos. I mean, chaos is a little bit of an understatement if I'm honest. Now this mod can be very heavy on the performance of a game, even on a powerful PC. So if this was to appear on the Meta Quest version of Bonelab, then it would need to be heavily watered down. But it still could be very fun nonetheless, especially if we had some form of multiplayer. Next up then is the Gravity Hands mod. Now you're going to find out that this list has loads of mods that change the effects in the game, and this one is no different. The Gravity Hands mod is kind of like a Star Wars Force Push Pull mod where you can use your hands to move objects around in the air. That includes bad guys as well. It's very fun to be able to change the gravity, and it will toss some enemies around the level, and even though it's very limited in its uses, it's a good mod to have, so it will be definitely good to have in Bonelab. So next up is the remote weapons. Now the remote weapons mod turns any weapon into a sentry gun, assuming you can find a way to make them stationary. It is really that simple. You can make any weapon shoot from anywhere, and you can also link multiple weapons to shoot at the same time, if you were so inclined to do so. This would be good for also setting traps for your enemies. Now it also works with customizable weapons, so this mod makes the world of Bonelab a very, very dangerous world indeed. So next up is the Zero Gravity mod. Now this mod, as obviously as it is, basically takes all the gravity away and allows you and your enemies to float around as if you were floating around in a vacuum of space. But if we don't get the next mod on this list, this will be the next best thing, and that's why we are jumping straight to the next mod, which is the Gravity Adjuster mod. Now no doubt this will be the best of all gravity modification mods, if it makes its way to Bonelab of course. It has a ton of settings that allow you to adjust the gravity incrementally to more or less, and make yourself or NPCs immune to any changes that you make. This is basically a create your own gravity mod, and considering we are confirmed to have arena and sandbox mode in Bonelab, there is plenty of reason to want to change the gravity, so this one will definitely be one to look out for. So next up is the Easy Dual Wielding mod. Now the Easy Dual Wielding mod allows you to use 2 single-handed weapons and reload them without the need of putting either one down. This is done by making your ammo pouch an automatic reloading point. All you have to do is touch the pouch with your empty weapon, and the clip will fill up straight away, allowing you to take on the world all over again in record time. So now we have the explosive bullets mod. Now exactly tin comes to mind when we talk about this mod, because it does exactly that, exactly what it says on the tin. It gives your gun explosive bullets. Now the best thing about this mod is that you can change the settings of the mod so the explosions are bigger or smaller, or if they take up a wider area or not. The one extremely fun thing to do, besides for making all your enemies fly in all different directions, is to propel yourself into the sky by shooting below you as you jump into the air. Kind of like the old Halo days, if you're old enough to remember. There is no actual specific reason to want this in Bonelab, other than it is some seriously cool stuff. And all you have to do now then is click a video above, and that's it from me for now. Peace.